Top of the morning, YouTube, brew tubers, and everyone out there. We're brewing today. We're brewing the Shadowed Innsmouth Porter, and so far, getting my stuff together. The first hiccup I had, my green bag had a hole in it, so I'm relying on another green bag. You know, I have several, but there's one that's like a medium bag, but you want your grains to float around. 'Cause this is at least 5 pounds of grains. And you want them to at least, you don't want to be constricted, you know. You want all that water in there to get all over the grains. So I went to my old standby, and even this one's, got some burn marks on it and stuff. But the other one had a big burn hole right in. I don't know how that happened. But I digress. It's in the trash can over there. But got my cup of Joe. First mate's getting everything together. Bringing the temperature up. Heating my oven up just a little bit. Let me just kill that. See, that's what I do so that I can try to maintain that 150, whatever this drops down to. I'm going to try to shoot for 150. I don't know, 160, and then when I add the grains, hopefully it'll drop it down to 155-ish, 150. We'll see. I don't want to overshoot, but this pot tends to keep climbing once it gets to a certain point, and then I gotta wait. Either I'm overshooting or whatever. It always happens. But yeah, the first hiccup of the morning was the grain bag. Now, I have in the past forgot actually to put a grain bag in, and I just started putting grains in here at the mash temp, and it worked out fine. But it was like, it's kind of like I have to have another pot or the fermenter drain this liquor into drain it into another pot. Once I pull the bag, well, no, because the grains are all floating in there. I'd have to. What the hell did I do? I somehow got the grains out of here somehow. I don't know what the hell I did. It's been so long. I never, because I always do it with the bag. But yeah, I had something happened where the grains were in here, and I had to get another pot and drain the brew, the liquor, like I said, the water, the sugar water into another pot, and then put it back in here for boiling, like this double process. And it was like, I was so freaked out. Like, I said, this is going to get infected or something's going to happen. But I guess because you didn't boil it yet, you're still okay, because once you start boiling, then it'll kill anything off. But yeah, so I'm just going to monitor this, and I'll bring you back when we're doing in. Like I said, the heat's off and we're climbing up to 150 already. So, trying to think if I should. Give it a minute too. Because obviously when you add the grains, it's going to drop. I don't know how much it's going to drop. I wanted it to be at 150, 152-ish. But, yeah, that's the way things go. So I may just wait a couple minutes and bring you back when this temperature gets down a little bit. Like I said, I shut it off at 155, and it kept shooting up. Probably should have moved the pot over to here, but the way I got the camera set up, I just decided to leave it so you guys can see me. And the first mate, he's a little, looks like he's whitewashed out for some reason. He's in the sun. Well, we need some sun because it is kind of cold. Yeah, we're at 162 now. Jeez, come on, man. All right, so I'll bring you back when this cools down a little bit. All right, I'm going to try this again. Hopefully, it doesn't drop. We'll see. I'm losing some of my stuff. And my bag with it, of course. Looking good. All right, I'm gonna get this in here, and then we're gonna get it on the mash. All right. So you guys see me do this 100 times. You don't need to sit here and watch me doing mixing porridge. All right. So we'll be back when we come to the boil. All right, guys. Here we are at the boil, and 2 ounces of Willamette going in. There you go. Set the time for an hour. Hour boil, and then at flame out we'll do. I think yeah, flame out is the malt extract, which is over there, and the last ounce of hops, which is Fuggles. That'll be also at flame out. And my usual, yeast nutrient and Irish moss. What's this say? Teaspoon at 15 minutes, and then, well, this I'll probably do it like a minute or so, just to get it, make sure it's sanitized. Alrighty, I gotta watch this pot before we have a boil over here. Woo! A little foamy. Alright guys, we're back, and the brew day is done, as you can see. We're about to pitch the yeast, and we're sitting, look at like 1080, maybe a little above 1080. Well, it's sticking to the side a little bit, so. But yeah, 1080. Awesome brew day. Everything went pretty good. Now I got to clean up as usual, as you can see. So hey, bring you back in 2 weeks, and we'll check out the final gravity on the Innsmouth Porter. Until we do it again, my friends, remember, let's set sail.